Hello there, this is Mike with Mana Buff. I'm here with a Dragon's Maze Gatecrash Return to Ravnica draft, and let's do it. Now, what do we see? Okay, the three cards I just immediately go to with my honorable mention. Profit Loss, Spike Jester. I don't know why I go to that one. I think the art's kind of creepy, and it's a 3/1 with haste for 2. That's pretty scary, right? And then the Zerta Druid. Honorable mention based on these. Nimbic Cyclops. I mean, Windrake's just solid, decent too. What do I want to be doing? I honestly think that the pick here is just going to be the Zerta Druid because that's just what I want. That card is that good. I'll put someone into Rakdos this early if the Spike Jester actually does it. I don't think it does, but honestly, this is the first time I've seen it in a draft like being passed around. But it's a decent enough card, sure, but it'll just get outclassed quickly. The Zerta Druid is, on the other hand, awesome, and I'm just passing a Crawl Warrior Profit Loss, so I know might not be in those colors. Then what do we see? Armed and Dangerous, Gruul Guildgate, Flux Charger, and the Hazda Snare Squad. If you can make this work, this is just pretty crazy. But what's the pick here? Flux Chargers is that good. I could splash for it. I'm passing an Armed and Dangerous, which is Signal E. Is it something that I want to play though? And just keep passing colors that I know I'm not going to be. I mean, Gruul Guildgate definitely be something that's pretty sweet. You know what? Let's just go for it. Let's just get the Gruul ramp. Just ramp into some fatties. I know I have to get the fatties, and I'll get the ramp in the form of clue stones or whatever. I'm just gonna pick it. It's probably not the pick. The Flux Charger is probably better. So is the Hazda Snare Squad. But let's live the dream with this deck. And I get a Viashino First Blade, Showstopper, woo! Punish the Enemy, and a Warped Physique. Same with 2 Izzet Guildgates. Also Gruul Cluestone, something to keep in mind. I mean, removal's removal, right? Even if it's not the greatest. Something to note, maybe even the Viashino First Blade. It's a third pick here. It's not necessarily the colors, or I don't know if it's necessarily itself splash worthy, but it'll do some work. Or do I just want the solid removal spell? Warped Physique. I mean, it's the best card. Yeah. Punish the Enemy though, I think is what we're gonna end up doing here. I know it's not it's not the greatest, but we did pass some Boros, and we get a Battering Krasis. That's cool. I will take a Battering Krasis, just a solid 3-drop over a Riot Piker. Bronzebeak Moa, that's something to note too. Otherwise, somewhat underwhelming. Bred for the Hunt, meh. Drown and Field, meh. Morgue Burst and Sinister Possession. Like, the other cards that are the best here, honestly, it's probably Battering Krasis, potentially Bronzebeak Moa, and then like Guildgate Cluestone. But it's Battering Krasis because creatures are creatures and creatures are good. Oof, man. This is some good Boros. But I think the Rubble Belt Maka, because I can play that. I don't have to worry about getting into another color. Blaze Commando is good, but red instant or sorcery. Now let's go with the Rubble Belt Maka. It's just solid, and I get quote-unquote rewarded with another Rubble Belt Maka. Then again, I mean, I could easily just splash black. I mean, a 2/5 Death Touch is just going to be nasty in general. Or do I just want the solid 3/3 for 4? Tough. I got ramp-ish going on. I might not be able to get as much counter business going on with this, but just a 2/5 big 2/5 body with Death Touch is just wow. Yeah, Rubble Belt Maka. Just go straight up solid. Here is when I think I move into the black, because this is a really late Carnage Gladiator, and given there actually probably wasn't much Rakdos being passed along. That's what I'm going to want to be playing. Gruul Cluestone, it's in my colors, so I want to play it. Simple as that. Still Nivik Cyclops coming around. Rabal. Ubal Sar Gatekeepers. Do I kind of hedge with the already black card that I have, just a solid 2/4 that I might get gates, might get some value, or do I take the black card because I could play it even though the Cyclops is better. 6-drop I might play. I don't ever really want to. Pretty sweet. 5-drop, which is big. I mean, this card is just huge. I might play the 6-drop, so I'll take it. Gruul Cluestone. If I'm gonna be ramping, I guess I'm gonna be ramping. That's the way we're gonna have to do it. I don't want any of these cards. Red for the hunt. I mean, I guess I could have taken more burst. Destroy target creature with defender. Sure, sideboard card. And Mason. All for the guilds, sure. Let's see what we get in our Gate Crash pack. This will be exciting because I got a decent enough start, and we open Aurelia's Fury. Also a Firemane Avenger, but Aurelia's Fury I think is just better. I mean, it's our finisher, right? And we'll go white. Sure. It's unfortunate that both of these cards are in there. I wish. Actually, I mean, I don't know. Do I want just a solid 4-drop creature or this? No, Aurelia's Fury is worth tickets, which adds to it. I think this is just going to end up being better. Yeah, it's so rough, but it's going to be Aurelia's Fury. In all honesty, my creatures are going to be big enough, so Miming Slime is going to be pretty decent. Other than that, there's not. I mean, I'll gladly take Greenside Watcher, like the 2-drops. Those are the kind of things I want to play. Well, my decision was almost kind of forced for me. Aurelia's Fury it is. Into Ember Beast, Slaughterhorn. Ooh, Ember Beast or Slaughterhorn? It's actually kind of a pick. Let's go Consort. Let's get rid of the crap cards. I honestly think Ember Beast is a little bit better. I like Ember Beast a little bit more, and I'm going to have creatures to be able to attack. Oh, Slaughterhorn is sweet. Ooh, it's kind of tough. Oh, let's clear a path. Let's hide that. Yeah, no, I want Ember Beast. Keep in mind that I do have to, keep an eye open for like the splash for the white. I'll pick up a Boros Keyroom, but not over an Ember Beast. I think over. Oh, Elusive Crisis. Love that guy. But just a Bomber Core as a 2-drop. I don't have any way to necessarily play the blue, and even though that's a signal-ish that Simic is open, I don't have the start for it. I'm not going to be able to. I'm not going to be as rewarded. Well, this pack sucks for me. Active Treason, it's the only playable that I have. I mean, Balustrade Spy is good. The Guild Mages are all good. Martial Glory, really good. Gutter Skulk it's a 2-drop, so oddly enough, it's pretty good for the deck that one. So, but Active Treason. Oh, Cloudfin Raptor. Ruination Worm. Am I going to be ramping? I do have 2 Clue Stones. I could ramp into Ruination Worm. Alternatively, I do have just the removal spell Cinder Elemental. I have 4-drops. Do I want a Cinder Elemental? If I'm going to be ramping, I'm going to be getting a Ruination Worm, so I'll take the Cinder Elemental. Rust Scarab, that's pretty sweet, right? I'll take the 5-drop. I guess I could have potentially made the Simic deck work. I mean, Shamble Shark, pick 1. Into a pick 3 Elusive Crisis. Into a pick 4. What's the 1-drop Cloudfin Raptor into a pick 5? Shamble Shark. Yeah, that's a thing, but so far, so far I'm liking this. I'll take more of the 2-drops. I mean, someone else is in these colors, I guess. To another Cloud from Raptor. Jeez. Man, at this point, do I just like cut a Cloud from Raptor or Sapphire Drake? I mean, Spire Tracer, not particularly exciting. Helps enable Battalion for my Bomber Corps. Or, I mean, I could splash the Sapphire Drake. No, that's not doing anything. Cloud from Raptor, unexpected results. No. Play the Spire Tracer. Maybe I get things like sure, another Spire Tracer. Maybe I get things like the enchantments in the Return to Ravnica packs that make the Spire Tracers pretty decent. Like the Is It one. What's that? Is It Pursuit of Flight? I'll play it. This is not ending up working out to be as fortuitous as I would have hoped. And Shamble Shark came back around. Jeez. Do I cut Shamble Shark over some just random 5 drop? Someone's gonna get rewarded. No, I'm gonna be playing white. I might get some random value off of that vigilance granting ability. For me being I'm just like a solid red deck. There's not even much green. I have the Zerta. Wow. Simic Guildgate. That's the best card there. I might find some sweet blue. Just triple Spire Tracer. Yeah, I'm not going to play all 3 of them, but triple Spire Tracer. That's how I'm going to do. Yeah, didn't get any of the 2-drops I wanted to get. Actually, didn't get any 2-drops. Bomber Corps? Yeah, I mean, yay, it's a Bomber Corps, but nothing particularly exciting. Have 2 3-drop creatures, 5 4-drops. No. Alright, cut the Garter Skulk from somebody who wants it. If I see the elusive. No, this would be the Cloud from Raptor Shamble Shark pack. I'll cry a little. I will cry a little. Well, someone got the gift of a foil Firemeat Avenger. I got Aurelia's Fury. Really, I'll take the Swamp there. Oh, there we go. Got some tank. Got some tech against Illusion. Not Illusion. Assemble the Legion. Assemble the Legion. Let's see what Pack 3's got for us. Alright, and Pack 3. What do we have? Oh, we have Rakdos' Return. Hide. Yeah, we're already potentially... Oh, I forgot we could potentially have the Black Splash. I mean, Solid Gruul double splash for Rakdos Return and Aurelia's Fury and just ramp into it. Seems like the play for me. Yeah, that's... I wouldn't say sweet, but it's the sweet kind of just super direct damage spells. And hey, if I get there, I get there, right? I'll take... Gotta kind of prioritize the fixing of sorts here. I'm not looking to play these 3 Spire Tracers or even the Simic Guildgate, in all honesty. Follow the Conclave. It's pretty cool. Rumbleback Rhino, though, is just a solid creature. If I'm going to be playing Black, Ogre Jailbreaker is pretty good in the 4-drop slot. But if I'm going to go with the double splash here for these, because they're just direct damage spells. Something to note. Rumbleback Rhino? Is that just the pick? I don't want to end up going straight 3 colors because I don't have the fixing for it. I'm not going to get the kind of white fixing that I want. Oh no, I could get Selesnya. I guess. I could get, but hedge my bets up against not getting it into Rumbleback Rhino. Azorius Keyrune, one of the Keyrunes I didn't want. Launch Party here, though. Oh, man, if the splash is going to be black, is this the kind of one that I want? Or just, no, I need the 3-drop. The Lava Crew is actually going to be not too bad here because it'll be able to stave off some attacks. And Selesnya Guildgate is good here. It'll stave off some of the attacks and then help me be able to ramp. So Selesnya Guildgate is what I want. Like I said, some of the picks might not be ideal because I'm going to be prioritizing fixing and stuff like Lava Crews. But that's just what I have to do at this point, especially if I'm going to go kind of with this double splash here of the Rakdos Return, Aurelia's Fury, the Ubulsar, Gatekeepers. Not quite as good. I'll take Golgari Guildgates too. If I get another Guildgate, I'll play the Ubulsar. This Carnage Gladiator is not going to be so good in this deck. And straight nothing for me. I'm taking sideboard cards here, Aerial Predation or Sundering Growth. I'm kind of weak against flyers, so it's the Aerial Predation. Hide it though. Armed and Dangerous actually is not going to be quite as good as I thought it was going to be. I thought we were going to be ramping into the big fat fatties, but we're clearly not. And the Carnage Gladiator is not all that good because I have a feeling I might be doing a little bit more blocking than I initially thought I was going to be doing in this deck. Which is fine. It's also the kind of case for why Active Treason probably isn't the best. So what am I down to? I'm 25. Probably want to cut all 3 of those. 22. 21. Big Skilled Mage. Goblin Rally. Savage Surge. Just a combat trick. I know it's not great. I'm just going to hide all of the Spire Tracers for now. Give me a better count. Carnage Gladiator. Goblin Rally. I mean, this card's probably not going to be quite as good. But if I'm able to get it turn 4, just chump blockers galore, do I just want another random 3-drop? Or like a Savage Surge? Some crappy combat trick. Yeah, I'm taking the crappy combat trick because, you know, I might just need that +2/+2, unfortunately. Pursuit of Flight. The only color that I don't have. Actually, it's the pick here because none of the other cards are good. Wow. No other Guild Gates? No. Foil Guild Feud. Bashina Racketeer, I might play. Counterflux. I'm not playing, but it's worth like half ticket. I'll keep it. I mean, then again, the case could be made with this 2 Clue Stones, a 7-drop in the form of Archweaver. Yeah, I'll take Archweaver. Let's go big. Kind of the Ubulsar. I'm just solid creatures. Probably even cut the Active Treason. And cut the Pursuit of Flight. Great. My fixing is not ideal. Is not ideal in the least. Foil Island. Yes, please. Now the question here is just big dude. The Archweaver is better, even though the double green, but 5/5 reach, trample, yes please. What do I want? The black. So I've got the white. Let's hide that. Did I click show all? Ugh, this is annoying. Bellows of Literature. Alright, I'm actually going to pause right here and I'll show you what's up in the beginning of deck building. Alright, and we are back. Not much removal at all, but just big, just beef at the top end. I don't want to play the Maze Rusher, but it's big. I've got the 3 pieces of ramp. I know like a Verdant Haven would have been sweet, or even like the Untapper. Even more just 2-drops in general. But I think with the meat that we've got up here, if we can kind of survive and get to these bigger drops, then we're going to be able to do some work. It leads me to believe that potential. I mean, I don't want to say at all that I'm controlling, but is 18 lands something that I want to consider? And it is actually something that I am considering. You know, my other choices are Spire Tracers, which I don't particularly care about. It's just even main deck and Aerial Predation because odds are someone's going to have a flyer. What else do I got? Active Treason. This isn't the kind of deck that's going to be able to make the best use out of that effect, so I'm not particularly keen on it. Ubulsar Gatekeepers. It's a 2/4 for 4. Sure, I mean, that's okay, but not what I want. All the guilds, no thanks. Pursuit of Flight, that's the only thing I could even see myself doing. In that case, I might even just add the Simic Guildgate for just a random value off the blue. Yeah, this is, I think, what it's going to end up being. I think I very well might just play the 18 lands and just see how it goes. Let's sort by color, actually. The reason Armed and Dangerous is right over here is because it's probably going to be played for, oh no, probably even 6. 4, 5, 6, yeah. Let's sort by color. Yeah, lots of red. So obviously want to prioritize the red. So add land. Let's see what Moto suggests. Suggests 10 red, 1 black, 1 white. Well, I've got the Selesnya Guildgate. No, I want to add another green. Bring that down to 9. That up, and I can bring this down. I can bring my white down to 1 for the Aurelia's Fury. Now, I want to have 2. I want to have 2 of each, just so that I can get to it, even though it's gonna end up being the late game. I know, but I always prioritize that, and I might end up getting it. I very well might. So what is that? 9, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20 lands? Wow. Let's drop the red down. Because this makes 7, 8 green, 9, 10 green. No, a lot. 15, 16, 17, 18. Done. 41 cards. Or do I just go down to 1 swamp? What's better? Aurelia's Fury? I mean, what do I need? I need green on turn 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 green. So do I even need? I don't even necessarily need Zertod Druid on turn 2. So to keep the black, I cut a green. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 mountains. I mean, I do have a lot of red, so I definitely want red. But I'll be getting to double green in the late game with all of this. Yeah, no, I'll cut a green. And then 18 lands. Yes, this is up for debate with the double swamp plains. I wish I could have gotten more guild gates. I'm kind of surprised I didn't see as many as I did. But, you know, some potential sideboard plans if I feel like I can maybe-ish be aggressive against a super controlling, you know, the 5-color deck. Bring in even Spire Tracers and the Pursuit of Flight. Simic Guildgate, cut out the black to just Aurelia's Fury kind of thing. Carnage Gladiator. Oh no, so maybe even just cut out the white for like a Carnage Gladiator and just attack. Yeah, flyers. I've got Aerial Predation. Well, you know what? Let's see what we do. Game 1. See you there.